What's up, YouTube? It's Event Rentals with Aaron here, and in today's video, we will be showing you the Instagram of my photo booth and event rental business that I call Lumabooths. I think this will be a pretty cool video to do because one of my more recent videos that you gotta check out, by the way, I was talking about how I use social media as a tool to get more business. Basically, I like to use it as a way to stay top of mind for people and kind of be in their face without directly being in their face. Simply because we are a niche product, so our goal here is to be top of mind when the time comes that they actually need our services. But before we get into that, I'm Event Rentals with Aaron, and I'll be posting regularly about the journey of building my photo booth and event rental business, how-to tutorials, and everything in between. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up. Now, let's get into the video. I'm going to put it right here, and let's take a look at it all together. So my page is at @bloomboots_. Now, when it comes to the username, if you have multiple social media accounts on different platforms, maintain consistency, make sure it is the same everywhere. Okay, that's the first thing I'm going to say. Then if you go to my bio, again, very straightforward. What I offer: DSLR booths, selfie booths, firewalls, how to get a quote from us, the area that I service. I am from the Greater Toronto area in Ontario, Canada, so I make it clear the areas that I am willing to work, right? So someone out in Washington, D.C. isn't going to message me asking me for the photo booth. Fun fact, someone from the Philippines asked me if I could do a booth for them before. Pretty funny. Then, next thing you can see, highlights. So I offer neon signs as something that could be an add-on, or you can rent it out on your own. Some people consume an Instagram page of someone by checking through the highlights. Because that's an option, just do it, right? Now let's actually get into the content that I post. So you can kind of see there is a bit of consistency of how I structure my content. So first thing I want to talk about is reviews. Always try to capture reviews. These are huge when it comes to your business. The reason why is because people don't want to feel like they're making a mistake. Give them social proof that you are relevant, you do a good job, and people actually use your services. My description, I just kind of copy and paste this everywhere using my hashtags and everything. Again, what I offer, how to get a quote, and what I do. And as you can see, I go to the Reel tab. This video, I actually got a new flyer wall, and what I did was I just asked people, well, I got a new flyer wall. What should I name it? Make it interactive. I got some comments there. I got about 1,600 views, which, isn't bad at the end of the day. All organic, by the way. Another thing I do is I post pictures of my actual photo booth of actually people who rent out my flower wall with consent, by the way. This is huge. Make sure you get consent with whoever you are posting. Make sure they are aware that your video, your picture is getting posted on your page, because you don't want to run into someone being upset. Like those last couple, what I actually did was they just rent out their flower walls, right? And I asked them, hey, could you not just give me a review, but if you have a picture that you want to share, send it my way. Ooh, another thing. If you're collaborating, like Doxa Event Boutique, this is an event boutique in my area, you could post something and you can collaborate on Instagram. So what that means is your photo will now not just be on your feed, but will be on their feed. So they have about 500 followers, and now my page just got exposed to potentially 500 people that honestly I probably would never even know I exist. So again, that just kind of increases my likelihood of being seen by people, maybe getting a couple followers, or just aligning with someone who, even let's say they're scrolling on this other business um, page, right? Maybe, oh, look at this flower wall. Now I want to book him, right? So that's a strategy that I use that I honestly should be implementing more of. However, the opportunity doesn't always present itself, right? But again, that's my Instagram page. Now, things that I do well, in my opinion, I believe I do well at capturing reviews, asking for client photos, and consent to post. Now, things I could work on, as you can kind of see if you go to my page, maybe I post the pink wall a bit too much because that's what keeps getting booked. Maybe I need to break it up more, have more of an ironed out content schedule. However, at the end of the day, what I'm going to tell you is if you are having your business, whether you're just starting out or you have some experience or just, you're too busy to do social media full time with it, right? What's important is just getting stuff out there because you could always nitpick your content schedule, the aesthetic, how everything is, but realistically speaking, you just want to put stuff out there, show people that you are a real business, show people that you have good reviews, that people enjoy your stuff, because nothing is better than social proof. Another thing I learned by doing this is sometimes people, they have a hard time visualizing what your stuff is going to actually look like at their event. So by giving them these examples, it's just a great tool to actually show people, right? And I love that it's kind of like a portfolio of mine. If I'm texting someone or if I'm in conversation with someone, I say, hey, let me show you my Instagram page. You can see like a lot of my stuff there, this and that, whatever, right? So that's my Instagram. Now, I did mention in my previous video, I primarily use Instagram and TikTok. Let me know if you want to see my TikTok. Now there, my vibe is a little bit different. It's more of a behind the scenes kind of vibe. You see more of my face on it. And that is very different compared to the Instagram. So if you want to see a video of that, let me know. With that being said, what do you think of my social media? Do you have any recommendations of things that I could do or I could do better for it? I appreciate all feedback because, listen, at the end of the day, this whole channel is about me documenting the business, me building it, and learning along the way. And that's the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also make sure you check out the description of this video. There you'll find links to the stuff I use for my photo booth and event rental business. You'll also find the software I use, and you'll also find a link to the Patreon that I encourage you to join, where I am trying to build the most helpful community of photo booth and event rental entrepreneurs. Whether you are brand new or whether you are a vet, I want to create a community where we're all willing and ready to help each other so we level up and just get more business. And on top of that, you do have direct access to me where you can send me DMs. So I hope you liked the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.